Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger here. Today let's have a look at Bank of America. I'm just getting a lot of questions on the financials the past few days. There's been a little bit of a, let's say, difference in the way different some of these banks have been trading lately, particularly you have sort of in Europe, you've had a constant downdraft over the past sort of few weeks, whereas in the U.S. you've seen the opposite, and then even within the U.S. market, you've seen some differentials. J.P. Morgan underperforming, but Bank of America has actually acted quite well over the past couple of days, particularly today, with sort of rallying higher in the back of an upgrade by Deutsche Bank. I think rates a price target of about $18 on this thing. So let's have a look at this, and I think it's just important to understand this in general. Let's look at the XLF quickly. If you look at the XLF, and this is just more of a broader measure of the financial sector of the S&P 500, you can see it's still sort of basing here, trying to make another move higher. It hasn't broken out of this sort of technical triangle, whatever you want to call it, formation, but it's looking pretty promising. So I think from that point of view, that's important to keep in mind, particularly when you look at the broader market. It just makes it very difficult for the market to fall apart, more sustainably so, if the financials are holding in there. So Bank of America, obviously a very important stock. A lot of people watch it. So first of all, if you quickly go back, obviously this uptrend here from last or the summer of 2012, if you did a logarithmic chart, it might even go all the way back down to say the late 2011 lows. But let's just take these lows, and you can see basically the chart definitely broke this uptrend. So that's notable, right? At the same time, it's worked out a pretty good base of the past few days. So it's trying to sort of get back on its feet, and then of course with today's move, or today being Wednesday, July 2nd, this is a pretty crucial move here, coming a 2-day move back into the 100-day moving average, which actually was a pretty key area. So for me, I think this is actually probably more so something to watch as a barometer, as opposed to maybe even exactly trade, because the sort of the risk parameters aren't as good as they could be. But if this stock can sustainably get above its 100-day moving average, I think it's just going to be really difficult to short this market. So to me, this is a pretty key area to watch for the banks, because Bank of America is a good measure of the broader financial spectrum, financial sector in the U.S. So hence for the U.S. economy. So I think that's a pretty important thing to watch. Again, 100-day moving average is somewhere around this $16 area for Bank of America. If it can sustainably get above there, then I think the market, certainly is not going to go down right away. If this finds resistance and you see some nasty reversal here in this stock, then I think the broader stock market will probably also follow in kind. So not that one stock's going to dictate what the entire market's going to do, but it's a pretty good area to watch here for Bank of America, because it's coming into a pretty critical spot here, at least sort of through a time frame of a couple of weeks. Hope this makes sense, guys. If you've got any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter handle is SteadyTrader, and I'll see you in the next video.